Welcome to Innerman Psychology, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Imagine this. You're surrounded by toxicity and chaos, noise, drama, manipulation, and negativity. The kind of situation that would make most people feel overwhelmed and angry. But there you are, unshakable, unbothered. People might think you don't care, but they're wrong. You care deeply. You just don't waste your energy on things you can't control. You're not immune to emotions, but you've mastered your reactions. Why? Because you understand something most people don't. Your ability to stay unbothered is not a personality trait, it is a form of power. Today, we'll master the art of staying unbothered, not by suppressing emotions, but by rising above them. We'll pull wisdom from psychology and neuroscience and turn it into practical, daily actions. Because the truth is, you can't control what happens to you, but you can control what happens within you. Let's be real, life is messy. It's filled with distractions designed to pull at your emotions, a well-timed insult, a jab at your confidence, a sudden conflict. Every one of these moments is a test of your emotional discipline. Every time you let something get to you, it's like handing over your peace for a quick fix. But guess what? Learning to step back and not react can totally change the game. From a psychological perspective, detachment isn't coldness. It's emotional regulation. It's the ability to pause between stimulus and response. As Viktor Frankl said, between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. That space is where you reclaim your power. To stay unbothered is to stay grounded. It means understanding that chaos outside doesn't have to create chaos inside. You stop taking things personally because you realize most of what people do is about them, not you. So ask yourself, why should someone else's emotional storm destroy your peace? You have the right to walk away from drama without explaining yourself. That's not weakness, that's wisdom. Now, let's go deeper. Why do we get triggered so easily? Because our brains are wired to detect threats. Your amygdala, the emotional center of your brain, is always scanning for danger, real or imagined. When someone insults you, your brain can interpret it as a threat to your identity. But here's the key. Most triggers are not truth. They're echoes of old wounds. Maybe a tone of voice reminds you of past rejection. Maybe criticism hits an old insecurity. That's not about the moment. It's about memory. So how do you stay unbothered? By becoming aware of your triggers, not enslaved by them. When you feel anger or irritation, just pause and ask, what is this really about? That simple question interrupts the automatic reaction. It shifts you from being emotionally hijacked to being emotionally aware. In therapy, this is called emotional reframing. Instead of thinking, they disrespected me, you can start thinking, their behavior says more about their lack of control than mine. You stop letting emotions make decisions that logic should handle. Being unbothered isn't an absence of care, it's the presence of clarity. It's knowing what truly matters and refusing to be distracted by what doesn't. This comes down to 3 key mind states. First, radical acceptance. Life isn't always fair. Acceptance means letting go of resistance and focusing on your response. Second, selective attention. Your attention is your currency. Stop investing it in things that don't move your life forward. When you give chaos your attention, you feed it. When you give peace your attention, you grow it. And third, identity anchoring. Know who you are deeply. When your sense of self is anchored internally, no external noise can shake you. You stop needing validation because you've built your own conviction. So, how do we practice this daily? Here are 3 quick, actionable steps. 1. Pause before you react. Count to 5. Breathe. That pause is power. 2. Use mental reframing. When disrespected, think, they revealed their lack of control, not a lack of my worth. 3. Set emotional boundaries. Not everyone deserves access to your mind or mood. Boundaries are filters for your peace. Here's what I want you to remember. Being unbothered doesn't mean you do feel. It means you don't let temporary emotions make permanent decisions. You protect your energy, guard your focus, and walk away from chaos. When you stay centered, you become unstoppable. The next time drama calls your name, just pause and say, I don't attend every argument I'm invited to. If this episode inspired you, please share it. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to Inner Man Psychology, where we teach you to master your inner world. Until next time, remember, real power isn't in controlling others, it's in mastering yourself.